Hey guys, Raid Zero AU, and welcome back to episode 11 of Empyrion Galactic Survival. And as you can see here, I've done a bit of work around the base, so I'll quickly run you through it. Last time we put in the large constructor, so I've put the walls around the elevator in the middle and some doors, colour coded each floor. Put some of these consoles in, they're just decorative items. But you know, why not? Put in the advanced fridge, or the tier 2 fridge, which if we go in there, as you see, it has a lot more room. As you can see, I've been out hunting a little bit and just made a lot of food. That's the cargo box we put in the other time. Put in large oxygen cylinder and the oxygen station, so I can refill my oxygen from here. Put a bed in because I need somewhere to sleep, and a plant because, you know, it's always nice. Medic station, so I can heal myself here. That also sets my respawn point, so if I happen to die, which is probably likely at some stage, then this is where I'm going to respawn. Put in the large generator, so if I go to my power settings here, you'll see now I've got 10 megawatts output, only consuming 188. Put a console there just because, you know, you're going to need a console to control the generator, and added a second large fuel tank, so I've got plenty of fuel to be going on with. Coloured the vessel out there, just mucked around with it really, just for the hell of it. If we go up to the next level, you'll see it goes into the green zone. So the green zone is the growing zone, and done the same up here. Planted, or filled out, or I should say, filled out all the growing boxes. Haven't filled them all yet, but I've added a few extra things. So we've got, I think these are perthing fruits or something like that. These ones are, one of them space durians, yeah, that would be the space durians, and this would be the corn. And over here I've been concentrating on wheat. Now all those items are useful for making the rations. And rations are good because they don't have a perish time on them. So these ones here, emergency rations, so it gives you 500 food and 250 stamina, and have no, they don't give you any health though, but they don't give you any, don't have any perish time on them. I'll put a couple in there because and then if we go down to the next level, you'll see this is the red level. Basically this tells me that, and below that's the black level. Black tells me that I'm going into the water. Red means that it's heading outside. And you'll see here on the hover vessel, what I've done is I've added a few weapons on there just to fill it out. So I've got a couple of Gatling guns on it, a couple of turrets on there on the side, and a plasma turret on the top. So hopefully it should be able to defend itself. But, whoops, wrong one. And just check that it's fully fueled. No. We should have plenty of fuel anyway. So what I thought we might do today is we might take this out, and I'm thinking about heading over and having a look at that power station that we saw from the small vessel in the last episode. The other thing I've done, which I'll just jump out again for a second, other thing I've done is I've upgraded my weapons. So I already had the tier 2 projectile pistol. I've now got the pulse rifle, which is really good. faster rate of fire. I've upgraded the shotgun to tier 2. I've also got the laser rifle, which has a great range on it and decent damage. I've got the remove and repair tool. I haven't got my drill on me at the moment, and the reason being I want to go over as light as possible. So mainly all I've got in here, I've got a little bit of oxygen just in case, got some emergency rations and ammo, and the Carve coffee just for stamina if I need it. So hopefully that should be all I need. We might just head out and see how we go. Gotta be a little bit more careful when coming back in with this now, because obviously with the turrets, it makes it just a little bit wider and a little bit higher. You can see these will start firing off at various things, so that's fine. Whoop, underwater. Alright, we're heading in the right direction? Yep. Okay. So I reckon that's it in the distance there. Now ideally what we want to do is we want to park this somewhere where any turrets that are on that thing can't attack it. And hopefully if any drones decide they're going to come and attack it, then it's able to defend itself. So I can see a drone over there. Oh, discovered another iron deposit. So I'm thinking I might take that drone out before I get any closer. And I might... It's already fired. Helmet on. Now I know there's another one, I know there's another drone over there. It's a bit of a nasty spot as well, because there's not really too many spots here I can park the vehicle that are out of sight. Hopefully loot that. Bugger all. How far away is that? 400. I'm thinking we might just bring this up here a little bit, and we might actually park it here. I'm going to leave the power on it just in case, so I want it to be able to defend itself if possible. Just going to access that, put that in there. Remembering that you can't run if you've got the the jetpack turned on. So I reckon this has got a range of 300, so I should be able to take that out. From here it looks like it's only a small thing, but I'm sure it was bigger than that when we saw it from the thing. Right, so now I've taken that one out, I can bring the hover vessel in a bit closer. So I don't necessarily want it all the way over here. Alright. Oh, there's another drone over there. So what I should be able to do is I should be able to park this kind of just here. And it should be... Alright, that's now seen something, so... Wondering where's the drone that it's shooting at. Oh, my aim is atrocious. Let's cruise off while I'm here. And we'll head over here and grab that. I'll grab those while I'm here. And anything else to eat around here? Also eat what's on offer. Oh, we got another. I can't believe that was the only turret that was on there, but maybe it was. We'll just eat the food that's around the place before we have to use our rations. Oh. What's he shooting at? Hopefully it's just indigenous life. Yeah, yeah, it looks like it. Oh. So as you can see, the turrets actually have a decent range on them. So, eat that. Access that. Get some good items. Just have a look down here. What's anything wandering around? I'm sure there's stuff inside here, but alright. Swap to the pulse. Swap to the pulse rifle. Ideally, it'd be nice if we can find the core in this place. We'll see. Not hearing anything, so it might be good. Famous last words. Alright, let's see, can we get up there? Nope. We're in. Normally you can open those. Wrong faction or no core present. Alright. There's the core. There we go. Alright, core removed. So, open that up. So, not a huge amount here. A little bit disappointing, to be honest. But, there are lots of these. Well, there's 4 of these at least, so basically what we'll do is we'll take those. That should give us some advanced CPUs and some power cores and things like that. Surprised there's not a loot box or like an alien container or something here, but we'll get rid of these large generators to start off with. And we maybe have a bit more of a look around, but certainly haven't seen it. Looks like this is all there is here. So certainly if you come across one of these and you're wanting to you don't want to build the ship to go out and get Sathium ore, you know, this would be certainly a great place to pick up the power cores and the advanced CPUs and things like that. Right. I'm not going to worry about those turrets up there. The core's not in, there's no power. So we'll just have a look around and just make sure. Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like there's anything else around here. So, as I say, it's a little bit disappointing that there's not more rewards there, although some would say the getting 20 power cores, 8 Aristrum ingots and 16 advanced CPUs is probably reward enough. And, you know, it'd be a little bit hard to argue with that. There's nothing else under there, is there? No. So, yeah, so that's it. Alright. Might as well head on over, back over to our hover vessel. I can hear it shooting at something, so I'm just going to turn the jetpack off for a minute. I can sprint. Hopefully it's not getting destroyed. Who's shooting at? Doesn't like those plant monsters. That certainly has a huge range on it. So, might head over and see what that drone over there is doing. It would seem a shame not to loot it. So, actually, there's 2 more drones around here. A lot of drones. So, what's that one down? So we'll head over this way and whoop. Trying to be a bit careful with hover vessel on this sort of terrain. But loot that. So there is another one. Floating around over here somewhere that I saw. I'm sure I saw another one. Maybe I was seeing things. I'm sure I saw a second one. There was the one up the hill there, and there was one over this way. Positive, but not showing up. Can't see it now, so... Ah, there it is. Right the way over there. What's it doing? It's just patrolling or something. Well, I don't think I can be bothered chasing it, so... I think what we might do is we might head on back to base and drop off all this gear. So hopefully those guns aren't too loud on the video. So well, I'd say that was a successful raid. So base over there, and what I'm thinking is in the next episode basically we might head over to, wasn't the weapons factory, there's the power station, over here to the Epsilon factory. We'll have a look at that. And then after that one, I think we'll hit the weapon factory. And those will, not too sure about just the straight factory. I know the weapons factory will take quite a bit more to get in and clear out. So that might end up being a multiple episodes for that one, but we'll see how we go. I have to admit, I was expecting a little bit more resistance from the drones and things like that in the power station. I'm surprised there wasn't any other aliens actually in there. Alright, so we'll just bring this in. As I said, you've got to be a little bit more careful now because it's a little bit wider with all the gear on it. But served its purpose well. And then we'll just rotate it around. And back it up. And down it goes. Power off. There we go. So I don't think we did too bad with that run out. There's a little stuff we looted. Main things obviously are these and the advanced CPUs, but we picked up a whole heap of other stuff as well. So yeah, all in all I think that was quite successful. So I think we'll leave the video there, and as I said, next time I think we'll look at going to the factory and we'll have a look at that one. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. This is Raid 0 AU signing out.